What's going on, everybody? It is U-Turn Crobat here, and you are watching U-Turn Central. Now, before we get started, there are a couple of things that I just wanted to run by you. One being that I don't know how many of you actually read the description, but now you probably should. Only because I do have a link down there now, and that link will direct you to a Pokemon group known as X and Y Friend Trade Battle Central. No relation to U-Turn Central. But make sure you read the description and get the link from there. And make sure you definitely show them some love, because they are a little Pokemon group that are just trying to get more members. And I know that many of you, I know that many of you guys who are watching right now would love to get involved in something like that. So, even some of you Poketubers who are trying to make it big, you know, you can definitely show them some love. The X and Y Friend Trade Battle Central. Just show them some love and ask if you can like share your videos and everything like that. I'm sure it'll be fine. But I mean, that's what I'm doing. I am allowed to kind of show my videos on their page, on their site. So just make sure you do that. Just go in the description, click the link, and show them some love. And on another note, I don't know how many of you have realized that I now have channel art. I now have a new banner for my channel. And I would like to publicly thank a fellow Poketuber and a fellow subscriber by the name of White Boy for the win. Now, I do appreciate you helping me with that. My channel does look more professional. I guess you can say it does look a hell of a lot better. So I just kind of wanted to get those off and just kind of say thank you to White Boy, and just I want you guys to go check out X and Y Friend Trade Battle Central. The link will be in the description. Now, I am here bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle against Luna. Luna is actually a fellow member of Adventures of a Pokemaniac, which will also be in the description. So, he and I are part of that group, and he and I are gym leaders for that group. So once we open, you guys will be able to join the group and we'll just make that bigger. But for right now, he and I just wanted to just have a little battle. He wanted to test his team, and I mean, I didn't bring my gym Pokemon against his. I don't know, I'm having fun with this team, and he didn't care at all. So let's get right down to it. I am bringing my Drapion, I am bringing my Zangoose, my Toxicroak, my Golurk, my Electros, and Blissey. Now, I know some of you have seen me use Zangoose before, but I'm not ready to give up on Zangoose yet. I'm not. He is one of my favorite Pokemon, and I'm not ready to give up on him yet. I want him to have more of an effort. So anyways, I go into my Drapion, and he goes out into his Gourgeist. Yep, that's it. Gourgeist, his Blair. And so I end up using my Night Slash on Blair, and it gets him pretty down. It gets him to about half, and which is amazing. I mean, my Drapion does have the scope lens and everything, and he is, I forgot what ability. Sniper. That's it, Sniper. And so I end up using my Cross Poison Night Slash again, on Gourgeist, and it takes him out, and he goes into his Golurk. Now, at this point, I'm kind of thinking, oh my god, yes, I forgot about this Golurk. And so I end up just kind of, while he takes me out, there's no doubt in my mind who I'm going to bring out, because I do want an epic battle between my Golurk and his. So here we go. I kind of wanted to try and at least take his Golurk out first. I mean, well, not take it out, but I just wanted to have, I guess, somewhat of a fighting chance. That's why I brought Zangoose out. Now, the reason why I wanted a fighting chance is simply because his Golurk is pretty freaking powerful. I have battled it before, and even though I'm using these pursuits, it's not going to do much at all, only because like I said, he's very powerful, he's extremely bulky, and even with my Toxic Boost Zangoose hitting him with attack boosted Pursuit, it's not doing much. So this is when I wanted to send out my Iron Giant, my own Golurk, my own shiny Golurk, and so he and I are just kind of going back and forth here, and so I just kind of want to take him out with Shadow Punch. Now, thinking about it now, I kind of wish it was an even match, you know. We both had full health. I kind of wish it was an even match at that, but he seeks his revenge right here with the Chandelure, and he just about takes me out with Hex. Now, at this point, I just want to take the Chandelure out, so I take it out with a Shadow Punch. I do not want that Chandelure staying in, because if he got a Willow off on one of my Pokemon, he could hit it with a Hex and just annihilate that Pokemon. Now, I just want to throw out here, I love how much taller my Golurk is compared to his Trevenant. Now, Shiny Trevenant is one of my favorite Pokemon, but I just loved that. I loved how much taller I was compared to him. But I end up taking his Trevenant out with the Shadow Punch, and so he sends out his Aegislash, and he goes for the King Shield, while I, of course, go for another Shadow Punch, and that doesn't really work out too much. So my, what was it, my defense or my attack? My attack does drop harshly. It just drop. I hate it. But I end up hitting him with, one of my own attacks, luckily, and luckily it hits this time around, because I get him less than half, and that's exactly what I want, because Aegislashes can be a pain in the ass to face. Now, he ends up taking me out with Flash Cannon, which is an amazing move to have on whatever Pokemon can learn it, because I love that move. But I end up going out into my Toxicroak, and now I'm thinking, you know, he is weak to Dark, and I do know Sucker Punch. I'm going to try and Sucker Punch him as much as I can, but unfortunately, the first couple of times it doesn't really work, because he does go out for the King Shield, and my Sucker Punch obviously doesn't really work all that much, so I go for the Sucker Punch again, but luckily I am able to take him out. Now, I know that I said that the Sucker Punch doesn't really work for a couple of times, but clearly I was wrong. So, he ends up going into his Dusclops. Dusclops being one of my favorite Pokemon as well, and so I'm just kind of... I know he's weak to Dark, so I kind of want to try and hit him with another Sucker Punch, but he gets the Curse off before, which is perfectly fine, but that's kind of... it sucks for me, because if I leave my Toxicroak out, that will be more damage that he gets off on me, so I don't want to leave him in. I want to bring out my Electros. I want to try and get as much damage off. I want to try and get as much damage as I can. So he ends up using Pain Split, which is pretty cool. It's fine for him. But I end up going for the Volt Switch, because I do want to try and get the Paralysis off, or something, you know, just anything to get the speed drop. So I end up going into my Toxicroak, because right now I'm not cursed, so I kind of want to hit him with as much as I can right now. So while I do try and use my Sucker Punch, it fails because he goes for his Pain Split. Now, personally, I think I personally think Sucker Punch should be able to hit if your opponent does use Pain Split, because it is weakening you. It is kind of lowering your HP, your health. So, I mean, that's my personal opinion. I think that Sucker Punch should hit even if your opponent does use Pain Split. But, anyway, he ends up using Will-O-Wisp, and I end up hitting him with a Thunderbolt. Now, this is my, probably like my first time using it, and so at this rate, I know that I can take him out with another Thunderbolt. Now, I'm at 34 HP, and because he did get the Willow off, but I am able to hit him with another T-Bolt. Now at that point, I was kind of thinking, you know, I didn't really know if I should leave my sorry about that, guys. I should probably not be talking fast. Anyway, as I was saying, I probably should not have really left my Electros in. Simply being that he was at low health, and what if the Dusclops did take me out? Who was I going to bring in next? Now, I did think about that, but I figured, you know, if I was able to get another T-Bolt off, that would have been fantastic for me. So that I wanted to take that risk. Now, I am in no means a great battler at all. I am going to state that in another video, just because I don't know what your guys' expectations are of me, so I just kind of want to state that in a future video once again, because I am not a great battler at all, but I do take risks, whether it being good or bad. I do take that risk, just because sometimes if you take that risk, it helps you. So that's what happened to me just now. I did take that risk in staying in because I wanted to try and hit another T-ball because I knew while Disclops was at that rate, while he was down to about like, I don't know, 40, 40 HP, that I was able to take him out, and I wanted to see what happened. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget, guys, to RCS, rate, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out the description, because I do have a link for the X and Y Trade Battle Central, and I want you guys to go over to that group, join it, show them some love, and make that group grow wider, grow bigger. Alright, guys? Make sure you do that, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget RCS, and have a great day. Bye, guys.